Broadcast up, man.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in Moses, Cleveland, way back in 1796. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Fielded about a yard deep. Shifts by him. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across. The 40-yard line. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now Loletta on 1st down. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyler Lockett, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Look at the spin. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Keenan Robinson, the one that got him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. This is Gordon. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Set. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit. Detroit.
Lauletta on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gordon. A gain of 32 that time.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Hard line, 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Back to throw, Lauletta. And incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now, keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a 1st quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in the air, break on the...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. You have to figure with a rookie quarterback out there, you have to live with some of these mistakes, except they're going to happen. This one, though, that hurts. You're losing in this game.
And that's what you tell him. You know, that's what you drill on in practice. That's what you work on throughout time. Look. And then we'll let your talents come out. Don't try and force things, and then we end up with big plays like that end up hurting us.
New York set to take the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Za'Darius Smith coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Out of the gun, Lauletta. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sack's on back-to-back plays. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon going left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On the run, this is Jackson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Aaron Donald with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Lockett. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets. The shotgun snap to Lawletta. Throw left side complete to QT. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lawletta now to throw it. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. T.J. Watt in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39! Hot! Hot!
Lauletta looking to throw on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Gone! 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 Hot!
This is third and long. Here's Lauletta. And this one is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now Gordon, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it with Jackson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Gun.
Cousins to throw it. Going underneath for Gordon. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run it here with Gordon. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Cousins now on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Gold now out to kick it away. And on the return, here comes Adam Jones. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They get it to him running left. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. Gold now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
On 2nd and 10, Loletta. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Detroit!
On first down, Loletta. Throw left side, complete. It's Reynolds. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Loletta from the 50. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Gun! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Again, Loletta. He's got Lockett. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Gun! Watch it now, Barney!
And they'll throw again with Loletta. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he powers his way up past the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Gordon. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On second down, here's Lauletta. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. From the gun, here's Lauletta. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of the night. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will shave one more off this lead. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
Bingo.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Lockett. And all the way in. Touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 50 yards. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Wide.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very solid gain of 27. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Here's Lauletta after the interception. Gets it to Gordon. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
On first down, it's Lauletta. He's going to wind up and air it out. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I'm sure that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Back to the air, Lauletta on second down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The former Jet, Demario Davis, in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. From the gun on third down, Lauletta. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They snap it to Lauletta. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield, he's sacked at the 46. Demario Davis in there to get him. And that's the They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
4th down, Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Todd Davis. And they have possession, and they have it in the 30. So here's a 1st and 10.
No, hey. Hold on, let's play to be on time.
Lawletta looking for a 1st down throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Bruh, on that pass, on that last pass, bruh, my icons wasn't coming up, bruh.
Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing the receivers as much as they're playing the outside.
They weren't coming up. That's why I just threw that. Yeah, my icons weren't coming up.
38 on 2nd and 10.
I tell you what, Bob. There's plenty of plays, Bob, where you were out of, where you were doing the quick huddle.
Lawletta again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Demario Davis. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Seeing that, I was like, man, this motherfucker can give me like that.
Out of the gun, Lawletta. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful.
Hey, y'all.
4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down. There for him.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, all this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
Hey,
so don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Outside of blocking, I do have
from the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Bobby Calhoun.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
Airing it out for Olsen. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Wait a minute. Somebody let the franchise.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Wait a minute.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to make. Keep firing.
Lauletta now to throw it. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. T.J. Watt in there to drop it for his second sack now here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney.
Lauletta looking to throw on second down. Escaping. And he's going to go
I know you
again.
hurt right now, though, about losing the game.
Davis in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Lucky 56.
A shotgun snap to Lauletta. Open man is QT, complete. And this time not quite to the 30, only down at the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Oh.
Sanders' kick is good.
Are they playing right now?
And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock,
okay,
right? Put themselves in a good position.
Somebody
not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Wait a minute.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Wait a minute.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Go ahead.
And somehow the game, and you're telling me, Smoke.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Smoke, and what you're telling me is that the game glitched.
Luke Kuechly able to drop it for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down. 1 score down, here we go.
But the game, but either way it goes, the game glitched out and gave him the win without finishing the game. Oh, that's some bullshit. I ought to went to bed too.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. To the right side, and he's got more complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. And the Jets set to take the field. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off.
Anybody got any receivers on the block so they don't want?
Ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on,
wait.
Pause.
Out, here's 2nd and 11.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's slow down. I want to talk to
Instead of a run,
what's going on over there?
he's able to
What's going on? What y'all want for them? This name what y'all see what y'all want to get rid of.
That's a big time pitch and catch right there. And partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath.
You ain't trying to give me clowny, boy.
They're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
They'll try and run for first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5.
What you want for Richardson?
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little
what you want for Richardson? Name your price for
Richardson. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get him home. And if not, the clock
go to my team. Better yet, when you just send it in a message or something. Because they bullshit around here. I can't even tell about my trade for Jamal Adams without bullshit being like Hulk. Yeah. I told you if I didn't get Derwin James, I was gonna get somebody. It didn't matter.
Zadarius Smith in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal.
I told boy going undefeated. Don't doubt me just yet. John Ross is coming back too. So that game could have been a lot worse than what it was with John Ross in the game.
So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck too.
Who, me?
Here's Gordon. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 10 seconds to go.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield,
I got Bobby Cow.
Huge differences we
Jackson,
between
Brock.
2nd and 4. And
Michael Brockton is on the block
and
as
he'll
well.
be brought down right around the 37.
They're more than welcome to have at it. They ain't gonna cost you much neither. I know, I'm just saying, I got Michael Brockton, Kareem Jackson, and Bobby Calhoun on the market. I know who you want with Tawan. With Tawan Taylor's reach and speed boost, I don't know if I can guarantee that trade. I said it'd be perfect, but it's kind of hard letting go of somebody like that. Who? He do got 90 speed, but my only issue.
Boy, I need better receivers, man.
He ain't sticky. Tawan Taylor, he's sticky. He's sticky. You right. I give you that. But I don't know. It's something about Tawan Taylor. I don't know if I can quite let him go. Yeah, I know. I got Jordan Matthews for that. I got 2 tight ends for this. I know, man. The only thing that pissed me off about Austin Seferian-Jenkins was he dropped that pass in the end zone, wide open, nobody on him. It pissed me off. Just have at it. Just send me something that you would like for that person. Just tell me. Say what? I'm telling you, Tell me.
And you can't even finesse this CD because they fixed that.
I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your Reynolds and Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Right from the city that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with so light? Bank account looking like yikes. Me, boy. Your hands on your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get the fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my
The Jets had negative 6 rushing yards and still won the game.
Hey, Bob. Bob. You have allowed the most passing yards in the NFL. Smoke, you're second. Damn, I can't believe I lost that shit like that.
Cause I'm popping and I know you're not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting walk, got a big bands like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with it, no, it's time now.
Oh, we good.
They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce.
Oh, big man.
But she love you, don't cut your Reynolds and Vinci.
I ain't bad. Let me see. Yeah, we know. If it's still there. Oh. Oh.
Never heard of him.
I gotta respectfully decline that one. I can't even do it. I said I did say that, but you know, that's reaching. Don't reach, young blood. Don't reach.
FaceTime before I get to the club, look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that check into God. A lot of these look lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your Reynolds and Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Right from the city that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with so light? Bank account looking like yikes.
They gonna fix it when your motherfucking internet go out. Yeah, I got something for your ass. Get some lost. Imagine if I broke YouTube. I'd be too people to leave.
Hey, John Ross come back this week, so you know what I'm saying, it's over after week 4 was a kind of
Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy. I'm waving at you, boy. Ran off on the 2 like true boy. Imagine me, do boy. You could never do what I do, boy. Still ducking that I did, boy. In Paris for a hit, boy. These are the same type of hits, boy. Can get. Boy, you don't take these type of risks.
Oh, Dory, you got
corners. Boy, you miss, boy. Your numbers don't add up on the. That was 10 years ago. If you know, you know.
Oh, that's why I think I traded for what's his name, Jamal Adams.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This thing of ours, oh, this thing of ours.
Hey, I'm telling you right now.
I just happen to be alumni. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye. The company I keep is not corporate enough. Child,
interesting. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Somehow he gonna trade me Denzel Ward and Derwin James, and they gonna take Denzel Ward.
Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If
Yeah.
you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart.
And then on top of that,
You know, you know.
and on top of that, the moment you demand the trade, he be like, all right, well, he ain't gonna trade unless you give up this player.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been hit with the water, then had to wait? Do you walk away? If you know, you know. When we all clicking like Golden State, and you and your team are the motorcade.
Fuck all of this shit. I just lost, man. Start the draft over. Nah, you saw what they was out there doing.
The skybox is right next to Riri's. Solely responsible for showing rappers how to stand on the front lines when started throwing bands. Where were you when Big brought the Tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. You know, you know. If you know about the port, though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
He did. See that is kind of I'd say that is kind of unfair, you know. Just to get. Yeah, you need to give somebody. You need to give out. My vote. You know what, Smoke? I just thought about it, Smoke. Smoke. You know what? I just thought about the Smoke. You are right. I understand why you want to do it. I agree with you. I agree with you, Smoke. That is true. I mean, get that, but at the same time, though. But the idea that you and Baka and cahoots with each other is too suspect.
Man, that nigga sorry ass.
It's too suspect.
That nigga, man, that nigga ass, bro. I can't believe I lost to this fucking man. I'm looking, bro, but damn, shit. Fuck. It was 38-31. I lost by a touchdown, and this nigga had 4 turnovers. Like, this nigga's just fucking coughing the ball up for no fucking reason. I mean, it ain't even that. Like, Deion Lewis got hurt week 1, so I was already down and running back. I had to go get C.J. Anderson's fat ass. And this bitch want to fumble on an open ass lane. Damn.
Damn, how they catch his ass? That's a better question. Oh man.
That nigga funny. That nigga funny for that shit.
Yo. That's funny as shit.
How the fuck you from the UK? Damn when Antonio Callaway got hurt. Shit,
Yeah,
I was about to tell you.
It can be ghettos in the UK, though. I'm not gonna knock. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know anything about his background. So
That
like,
nigga,
I'm not
that
gonna
nigga
like, but
hold. If he
just
from
for
that
him
bitch
to
for
act,
real, he
it's
holding that
just
shit in.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he got from the ghetto and he just really threw that shit, then yeah, he on some bullshit. But if he is from the ghetto in the UK or whatever, that's an entirely different story.
God,
I I ain't I ain't gonna sit back and pretend like UK ain't got no hard ass areas. You can't go over there and get your shit jacked. Like you definitely can.
I seen, like, I need fucking receivers and a running back, but Callaway ass hurt. I was going, man, said
Boot
the
San
Redskins,
Francisco.
boot your bum ass, nigga. I don't even know who talking, but it's
Tell me why
alright.
my man Jordan Howard stepped up big time in that game and gave me 141 rushing yards.
You deep as shit at running back.
I know. That's what's up. That's all I needed from him. Did he really though?
Hey, who the Redskins using?
Nah, he
Alright,
popped 68. He ain't popped 90.
checking you out now. I got you. I'm looking. What you need, so I know. Defense. Alright, that bitch sorry as fuck. What the fuck he talking to me for? Man, just got his shit pushed at 42-6. And he want to say something to me. How did he get pushed by a nigga named Kyle? It's a fucking rookie. You might know who the hell that is. But yeah, I see somebody. I see a couple things I can get. And Smokey, I'm gonna see what defense you need the most. You got Frank Floyd, you got Robert Quinn. Yeah, straight D line. The linebacker looking like okay, you need.